So can you guys hear me? That was weird. I guess that's a downfall of doing lives on the phone. uh, so what's happening out there? I don't know what's going on with the sound. I hope we got one thumbs up. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear? What's up, Poppy? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear? That's why. All right, cool. So the wife's gonna put the link up to the raffle. We got a raffle going on for a while. The winner gets a custom painting, and we could definitely use some more support for that. Uh, Sleepy Jones, what's happening? Yeah, so the raffle. Welcome back. Something happened. I had to rest everything. You're on TV now. That's right. Heat's not too bad now, Ty. Yeah, she called me on the phone and it did something to the microphone where I was getting no sound out. So, yeah, so we're doing a raffle for custom painting. So, go big, Raider Nation. That's right, Roger. Oh, yeah. So that should be interesting. Yeah. I'm kind of curious to see who's going to win and what they want to have painted. Yeah, working's a deal. Good evening, everyone. What's up, Mike? I'll grab a ticket tomorrow. She's going to put the link up, and it's in the community page. I'm thinking too, if we don't get it posted here tonight. Yeah, it seems like Sleepy Jones. What's up, brother? It seems like people don't want to work, man, and I don't understand that. It's hot as hell in Phoenix. Out in Dolan Springs, it's really not that hot. We had some rain the other day. We had a little monsoon blow through, and it rained for quite a while. So, but it gets hot, but not as hot as Phoenix. Phoenix, all the homeless people are melting into the asphalt. They get loaded on fentanyl and pass out, lay in the asphalt and die. Kind of sad. Late August drawing. Yeah, somewhere around there. Oos has won 2 of our raffles, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So, for the, I work harder at home than that's right. I don't want to work either. Well, hell, no one would really want to work. They'd rather work on their own shit. Like, I'd much rather be in the wood shop, making humidors and wooden toys and tables and cabinets and whatever people want. That's my dream, that and doing artwork. Elements are melting in the pavement here in Houston, too. That's right, Sleepy. That's the dream, and if you can make your money with your own stuff, I'm a collector. That's good shit, too. But, most people have to work, man. They have to have a job to make ends meet. And all these people laying around loaded, they're not working. They're just sucking off the state. In California, they give them a monsoon season, won't carry a car down the road. No joke. Just in case, Sturgis, I would like to go, Of course, right now I'm working, so I'm not going to go. I'd like to go. I tell you, Arizona Bike Week was really fun. It was good to see my friends, and it was good to ride, and they had like 80,000 people there. That was really nice. Having decent weather in Bellflower. Cool. Yeah, the weather's cooling off a little bit. But, come on, huh? Compare them. Decades ago. Trades look like shit, and how you need to go to college. Yeah, that's true. Micro talks about it. They've been telling these kids these jobs ain't worth having, and all this and that and the other. But, the reality is we need people in the trades, welders, plumbers, electricians, machinists, you name it. We need them. The country's built, but it continues to grow. And people need housing. People need everything. I don't want to live in California no more, my friend. But Mike Rowe has a program he set up to teach people trades, young men, and women. My boss in prison as a plumber was a woman. Taught me everything I knew about plumbing. So, it carried me through in other prisons. I got jobs as plumber, and from what she taught me, So, Micro has a job, a program to teach guys that, so. And job. Yeah, you got to have a job, man. You got to work to make money to live. Either that or you could live out in the streets, in a tent or a motorhome or a trailer, like these fucking freeloaders do. Piss in the gutter and, shit in a bucket, whatever. Like that shit, that's one thing that just blew my mind when I got out of prison. I heard about homelessness and this and that on the TV. I didn't really get the scale of it. And when I got out and I worked around it anywhere, if it's safe, low crime, low cost of living. Low cost of living's a thing to find, right? Yeah, that really blew me away. I saw like motorhomes, row after row after row of motorhomes in LA, tents on the sidewalks in LA. It just blew me away. I could not, Tommy Thunder. It just blew my mind, I think I'd rather live in prison than live like that. I just don't know how they do it, to be honest with you. It's kind of scary. That was mind-blowing experience to see that, So here we are out here in the world, doing it as correct as I can, and grateful to have a job, grateful to have a roof over my head, and wife to share life with me. It blows me away too, man. How does anybody have such little pride? I don't know, bro. He said water cannons. Living in Bill. In that area, I live here in Kentucky. You see that? Just in case. You see that? I got tinfoil and straws on the cheap. Glad to be back with sound. That's right. So, here in Kentucky. That's right. Yeah, so, the alternative to not working is to working is not working and living like a fucking bum, freeloading off society. You're at the mercy of the government and good Samaritans, Doesn't seem like a very cool way to live. I don't know. I couldn't do it. Sugar. Excuse me, folks. Sugar Smack, you still there? Purdue. Yep, that's what he said, brother. Said he lives in Kentucky, so. I know you put effort out there, bro, to work and stay out of trouble, so there you go. Sugar Smack. That's right. Better be out and then in. That's right. There's Adrian. Purdue. Oh, there's the link to the raffle. I'm on it. Trying every day, brother. So, that's the, he said they're hiring Sugar Smack. It's not easy, bro. But sometimes, the time when you're searching, that's going to build your character, bro. So, we got a raffle going, Mike, for custom painting. So, if you want a custom painting, buy a few tickets, help us out. It's a fun. It's The raffle is actually a car fund. Yeah, and so let's all pray for our friend Carl. Um, he's had some health issues, and we love him, and we want him to get better, and want him to be in a good place while he's going through what he's going through. So let's give some positive prayers and good vibes out for Carl. That higher power will heal him of his illnesses and get him through it. Carl's a really good dude. You gotta watch that movie now, Uncle Mitch. Prayers on good vibes. That's right. On your bell. We have t-shirts. But if you win the raffle and you want a t-shirt design, I'll draw it for you. I'll do that up for you. But we do sell t-shirts, but we haven't come up with a new one in a while. It's been, finances dictate that. But yeah, if you win the raffle, you could have a t-shirt design of your own. You can go out and get the t-shirts printed or whatever. Yes, sir. It's probably hardintentions.com. There it is. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button, folks. I saw a thing on Death I Bring, Lockdown 23-1 did a thing I saw this morning of, we got 5X shirts all day long, Raffle. Yeah, we got 5X, 4X. I made sure to get big guy shirts when we get shirts, so we got plenty of those. Troy, what's up, bro? Pays the bills. There it is there. Yeah. So, yeah, that's, you don't always have to like your job. You just got to do it. Here's the deal. If you don't like your job, maybe you could like the people around you that you work around, but you're good at it. Doesn't tax you physically. Maybe the hardest part about your job is just showing up and being there all day. Fucking do it, until something else happens. Oh, shit. Low battery. Close that shit. Troy has to keep on rocking. That's right. Troy's been with us for quite a long time. So, you guys like the interview with Brandon? We finally got part 2 up, and Twilight Zone had a Sunday show. Yeah, they were. Those are all amazing talk show people too. Art Bell was pretty fascinating guy, and it's funny if Art Bell was around now. Smash idiom. I don't know what that is. Showing up is half the battle. Yeah, showing up is half the battle, Rafa. You got to be there, man. You got to be there. You got to be on time, and you got to be there all day. You can't be fucking around. Yeah, so Art Bell would be blown away by all this UFO disclosure shit. What's up, Chris? Things are going good, bro. Chilean gringo. Art Bell claims he got abducted by aliens. Love the guy. Art Bell would be amazed at the disclosure of UFO bullshit, and now if he was around, But let's see, that's a John Birch Society. We do know about the John Birch Society. I kind of like him. I play video games with Josh from almost every day. That's just on his channel. Yeah, he is a good dude. Mitch, it's medium, but I always said teen shim DM. Joe, hope that's right. Yeah, so Josh had a thing today. I've seen Pelican Bay. So yeah, guys, check out Chris in Retro too. He's got a great channel. I love his content. So Pelican Bay Shoe is where gang members were locked up for 20, 30 years in Pelican Bay Shoe. They opened around in the late 80s, like 88, 89, I think. Guys were locked up there forever, And so now they emptied it out pretty much. And there's the raffle, the link to the raffle right there, folks, if you want a custom piece. So now I think it's a level 2. So they took the old shoe units and turned them into level 2s. And they got guys doing art programs, self-healing programs. Well, they're gang members. Prison gang members were locked up with indeterminate shoe terms. The only way out was to, they said the only way out was to parole or die. And now the courts let them out. What's up, the wolf? The federal court stepped in and said you can't leave a guy in a hole like that forever. It's a retired CEO Hope in Pelican Bay. I'll be damned. That's something, you know. So he can tell you. Well, hell, I wouldn't mind having him on the show. You know, if he's retired CO, we could get some stories there that would probably enlighten people. You know. But so when they emptied it out, they turned most of it into a housing unit for low-level inmates, level 2s. And they're doing art programs similar to what I did in prison in arts and corrections. I think they have acting, they have self-healing stuff going on, writing, art, which is pretty cool. So Death, I bring Lockdown 23 and Run, Rascal got out for healthcare. I don't know, Rascal. I toss your puppies my last food while my stomach eats my back. And that's what make you different. Yep. Let me see that interview. If you have not checked out yet, we have Monday. Brandon, it's really... Yeah, we did love to hear from a former CEO. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. So if you're... what did you say, your father-in-law, your stepfather, if he's a retired CEO, wants to come on the channel, plug us in. That'd be a good interview. I did interview John Silva, who I knew, and Tracy. He was, and we communicate still. He's a good channel to you. Nice guy. Yep. Man, what's good, brother? What's up? Bagger Trash 13. Oh, wow. Bro, I definitely would like to talk to him on the channel. But yeah, so we did get the rest of Brandon's interview up. I hope you guys liked it. You're gonna feed the animals. Have a good night. Good night, babe. Born Twice. What's up, brother? I see you got a new house. So, Big Mike was my cellie. He's a plumber. You know, we were just talking about working earlier, Mike, and you know, I was telling people, man, that the trades are needing. They need people in the trades, and you can learn a trade without having hundreds of thousands of dollars of college debt, and you can make more money than some guys who go to college, especially working as a plumber. Prevailing wage job that I'm working on, plumbers. Some of these plumbers are making $89 an hour, you know, as prevailing wage. I don't know what the average wage of a plumber is, just on average. But you got guys up in Turkey Locos, got some friends in LA, prevailing wage job, plumbers, $83 an hour. It's pretty damn good money. So what do you think, Mike? Sometimes you get paid to learn trades. Yeah, sometimes they'll even pay you as an apprentice. You get paid to work, you know. Stand on the sauce. That's right. Telly Savalas. Who loves you, baby? Where's the lollipop? So, Mike, congratulations on your new house. Investing, if you're young, you can invest. If you're older, I don't know. All trades are in big need here in Winchester, Menifee, Marietta. Yep. CDL and some truck drivers seems to be the best money. I don't think it's the best money. I think it's money. Work's going good. King Spade, what's up, brother? Work's good. I enjoy it. I like the guys that work around. Now, truck driving jobs, they pay. I know some guys that had bad experiences with getting their CDL. Truck driving is actually one of the worst jobs. Yeah, that's... You tested today. I see that, Mike. I'm not a big electric car guy, but congratulations, brother. I'm glad you're doing so well. One from the Navy, one from CDC. Yeah. So truck driving jobs, a lot of them companies will fuck you, and they won't pay you what they promise. So be careful if you're gonna go drive for Tesla's new electric semi. uh, I recommend the trades. I'm from San Diego, long time listening. So San Diego, what's up, brother? Thanks for tuning in. Christopher Ellis. That's right, Mike. You can't be driving a Tesla to work, right? Yeah, man. I can't tell you how good it makes me feel to see my friend Mike, I was in prison with, had, all day. What's up, Sonny Cat? And, he's very successful, and he has a great family, he has a new home. Sugar Smack, good night. Good luck on the job, brother. Follow that lead up. It's just fantastic, and it just goes to show you that, people can make mistakes, people can screw up and go to prison, and when they get out, they can get their shit together and have a good life. So, if you come out the same way you went in, then you just wasted your time in prison. But I think a lot of guys that I know, as Mike included, scared to work nowadays. My sister brother, tongue later. That's right, Big Will. That's right, Troy. You gotta advance yourself when you're in prison. You gotta change, you gotta grow. And then when you get out, you gotta maneuver through this life out here. Now, I have a friend that drives local out of Sacramento, and he likes his job. He drives local. I think his longest trips are like from Sacramento to Reno. That's one of his longer trips and back. So he makes good money. He's happy. But the guys that drive across country for Swift and all these other companies, I think they get fucked, And I think that's why they got such shitty truck drivers, is because they go through drivers, because they fuck their drivers over. And they get, so they get a big turnover rate, on the drivers. But anyway, I thought it was pretty fucking cool. Lockdown 23-1 did a little segment on the level 2 Pelican Bay shoe. It's now level 2. I thought that was a pretty good segment. And Josh is a super cool guy. I don't play games. I'm not a gamer, so... hit the like, please. That's right, Poppy. I heard all kinds of horror stories going over the road. Yeah. So, if you're going to drive truck, do your research. I'm just in case TTV. That's right. An attempted murder charge. Jumped back in Maine, kept nose clean ever since. Stayed down. That is... Sunny Cat, that's awesome. Water truck. See, is that a Class A? So see, guys making 40 an hour driving a fucking water truck. Rena, Babana, Bina. Thanks for tuning in. And what's going on in New York? Sanctuary City. People sleeping in the streets that just came here illegally from all over Africa. They came across our southern border. They're sleeping on the sidewalks in New York City. The mayor's complaining. Wow, they abandoned their loads. Wow. Do they abandon their loads because they're getting fucked or what? That's crazy. Well, that's crazy. Well, as many trucks as I see on the road, I mean, there are a lot of trucks on the road. Hot and rainy. Yep. Well, it's hot and rainy in New York City, man, and people are sleeping on the sidewalks. They're having a rough life. And the guy was saying today, it's hard to believe that life is better here, sleeping on the sidewalks in the streets of New York, than where they came from. How is that a better life? Now they're demanding, they want jobs, they want housing, they want stuff that we have to work for, you know? It's kind of spooky. I mean, it wasn't just people coming from Mexico and Guatemala and stuff like that. They've had people coming here from China, Africa, all over. I trip because after so many down, how do you deal every day? How do I deal every day? I just wake up and I wake up and put one foot in front of the other. Same shit that I did in prison. But look, like it. They keep them east. If they come east and they west and they run from east, they go no choice. Wow. That's crazy. Living out here with bills and all this other shit, living in the bathroom, yeah, it's better than being in prison. I'm not eating garbage food anymore unless I choose to, right? My program's not being regulated by some guy I don't like. Respects, brother. Thank you. Life's just, bills freak me out. Owing money for a car freaks me out. Having to come up with the money for my car insurance and her car insurance and shit every month freaks me out. I'm not gonna lie. There's things out here that kind of spook me. But we make it happen. By the grace of God, literally. Upstate New York. Damn to work and too lazy to steal that part. That's right. By the grace of God, things work out and we pay our bills. I have this job now. It's called stress. This job has been a big help. They keep my cousin on the East Coast for 3 weeks. Keep telling him no loads back west. Wow. So, things work out. But, even with that kind of stress of bills and all that kind of shit, life's still better. Things, I mean, I dig it. I like being out here. I get to ride my motorcycle. And, the bottom line is I went to, I think I passed it. I can tolerate it. Yep. Let's see. Tripping rounds, especially during the day, I'd rather be sitting back in my cell smoking a rollie. Derek, not me, brother. I would not rather be back. I'd rather be in the house with my wife, looking out the front window, brother. Some sleep and a stream. Appreciate what you do. Thank you. Good night, Kappa Jones. Thank you, bro. Life's good out here, man. Even with the stress, freedom always wins. Exactly. Yeah, just kidding. That's right. What do you think the common denominator between prison and homelessness is? Dope. Dope. Drugs are the common denominator. Look. I could go out and get dope. I could go out and get probably pounds of dope. I'm sure I could find some of my old friends that could plug me in. I could sling it. I could use it. And guess what? In a matter of no time at all, I would be back in prison. And if I just wanted to go party, in no time at all, I'd be living in a tent on the fucking streets. I mean, that's a common denominator, drugs. And the drugs they have now, dope for cheap. The dope's damn near free. You see my earlier videos where I talked about drug use. I grew up around drugs, weed, reds, speed, crank. That's before it's garbage. It wasn't zombie land back then. Yeah, no more hard intentions on that road. That road's over for me. But that was a different era. That was a different time. The drugs they have now, you can't use them. I see people walking around here that are just flipped out of their minds. That's right, Poppy. So I just made a decision a long time ago, back in 97, 98. I'm done. Fuck them drugs. I don't have anything against guys smoking weed and shit, having a beer. But the dope shit, it's a one-way ticket to prison or homelessness. And, you see guys walking around the street, their clothes are in rags, they're dirty, filthy, they're incoherent, they're begging. And I don't get it. I just, how is that a good fucking time? Dope used to be, we're going to have a good time, we're going to party. Now it's just, it's a nightmare. Time I'm really crazy to think about it. It's nuts. And, it just reinforced my decision that I made back in the 90s to quit using. It's a nightmare. So, if someone goes down that path, that nightmare path of drug use, and they survive it, they should never go back. How in the hell can they go back to it again and again and again? And it's pretty frightening, man, to make that people would make that decision, to do it over and over and over, and just live in the streets, live in the gutter. Man, I feel sorry for them, but I don't understand it. When I came through Barstow, the temperature on my motorcycle has a gauge, says the temperature. It was 113 degrees. I saw a chick walking across the fucking street barefooted. Some homeless chick. I've got gas. I went in and got some Gatorade. I have liver problems. Oh, wow, Poppy. Well, I hope you survived that, brother. And congrats for getting up off that. Yeah, I went in and it said Gatorade 3 for $6. So I got 3 Gatorades, and I pumped my gas in the bike, and I drank a Gatorade, and I seen some homeless dude, and I gave him a Gatorade, and he's like, God bless you, and I got you, Rafa. Email me. MitchellHardIntentions.com. Kind of no good. That's right, Rena. And so I gave a couple of homeless guys, Gatorade, and I just thought, man, how are you homeless in Barstow, California? I mean, it was 113 degrees, and I'm sure the asphalt was even hotter. And it blew my mind that chick was walking across the street barefoot. Yeah, keep that fight up, brother. They say 1% of people who use meth now can successfully quit using it. And because he's on the ground at a gas station, I helped him. He was diabetic. That's right, brother. Good job, Justin. Yeah, so I gave these dudes Gatorade, and they were like, thanks, God bless you and all that. And I'm like, that's cool. 10% on the battery, folks. If I see them and I'm engaged with like that at a gas station, I buy some, as I'm going in, if I see them, I'll buy them water, Gatorade. I bought one recently, a soda and a candy bar, Easy peasy. I value my life. That's the bottom line. But I don't give them money. I'll buy them food. When I used to work in Sacramento doing the forensic cleanup stuff, I lay down and work. Good night, Troy. Peace, brother. Yeah, I would eat at Carl's Jr. one day for lunch and Burger King the next day. But I would see homeless guys, and I'd buy an extra hamburger, and I'd drop them a soda and a hamburger, just 'cause. Troy Z, peace. That's right. My wife always trips and says they're too nice. It's not their problems. I won't give them money, but I'll give them food, and I'll give them water, give them a Gatorade. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah, I did forensic cleaning. people got to eat to live, man. And you know, if they want to go panhandle, get money to shoot dope or smoke crack or whatever, that's on them. But I'll give them food, no money. I'll give them water, soda, whatever. Um, yeah, it's sad, dude. And that I don't know, you know, I don't know the solution, you know. I really don't. Yeah, I did forensic cleaning. Buy them burgers all day. That's right. Yeah, they got to eat, man. Uh, you know, and they get some food in their system. They maybe bring them out of that zombie state. But yeah, I did. You know, I did couple scenes. You know, guys got stabbed up, blood everywhere. Guys die. Um, give 'em money when the sign says need money for drugs. If they says thirsty and hungry, you buy 'em food. Yeah, I did some where people died. You know, like one scene, the person died and laid on the couch for a couple weeks. So all their bodily fluids went through the couch and on the floor. So we had to get rid of the couch, cut all the carpet out. I did a week in jail with a forensic blanket. uh, Dog food. And so we had to cut the carpet out, take that out. That was cool. And then one time the guy died in the apartment. The house was infested with bed bugs. They took all the furniture out. They bug bombed the apartment, and we had to go and peel all the carpet up. And you know, I've cleaned up blood, and then we did mostly. I transitioned over to do mostly just homeless camps. We would clean out homeless camps, and sometimes they get evicted, sometimes they don't. I picked up a lot of illegal dumps. I did that stuff for about a year. It was cool. Oh wow. Yeah, it's sad, you know. It's sad what happens to the body when after you pass away. You know, your bodily fluids don't like staying inside your body, so it's messy. And now I got a few silverfish. What do you see doing forensic cleanup? I just see the aftermath, you know. Like I say, you know, bodily fluids, you know, blood and everything else. Like did one stabbing scene, there was blood in every room in the house. We had to clean all that up. You know, it's sad because the guy died, so we're in the house. You know, it's in the ghetto. Somebody stabbed him in his own house. So, you know, there's his boom box. You know, you're tripping, you know, this guy's dead, there's blood everywhere. There's his bed, there's his kitchen table. You know, 24 hours ago, this guy was living here, and now he's not, and I'm in there cleaning up the mess, you know. Just because how does that person die from a little piece of, you know, but they can straight and fat, and I just don't understand it. I guess it's an issue of tolerance on the fentanyl, you know. Yeah, so that used to cross my mind, you know. Just a minute ago, guy was living here, now he's gone, so cut me again. We do talk, Poppy. Yeah, but that was quite a job, you know, and cleaning out the homeless camps is quite a job in itself, too, because you see people living and, you know, you're nice to them. Look, we didn't just clean out their camps. Like the ones that didn't get evicted, we would give them trash bags because I'd say, look, man, put this stuff in the, because they got bottles of piss, bottles of shit and piss, bags. So, you know, we would clean all that out along with all their trash. And so we'd give them trash bags. During the summer, we'd give them gallons of water. You know, we're winning now. We would buy that water with our own money. Our boss was not like, hey, here's some. We would go buy water. Like when I worked with Sam, my buddy Sam and shit. We'd buy, hey, you want some water? We'd give them gallons of water. Sam always carried dog treats. We carried dog food. We'd feed their dogs. You know, we'd clean out their camps for them so their living conditions weren't so fucking foul, you know. Yeah. It was quite a job, man. It really was. And you see it all, you know, and I talked to some of them. But those people, when you do small stuff for them, you get a big smile and a thank you. I mean, they're just so happy that you give them the smallest thing like a gallon of water. I mean, because no one gives a fuck about them. Everyone treats them like shit. They treat each other like shit. And there you are, regular dude. Brian, here in front of the county hospital, I find oh wow. Hey Brian, you probably go broke, man, because there ain't many broken down Indian motorcycles on the side of the road. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Brian, that American Elite tire, that Dunlop tire got in the back's holding up real well. I'm gonna have to get one for the front because my front tire's a Pirelli, and it's a piece of shit. I gotta snooze. Good night, Poppy. Take care. I know, Brian. Do it hard tomorrow, brother. I'm gonna have to get a new front tire. That's quite a bit of money. But American Elite Dunlop. Dunlop tires are the last American-made tire for motorcycles. Peace and love, brother. So I'm due for a new front tire. I put quite a few miles on them. But the Pirelli tires, you get chatter on them. I don't know. I don't like them. The Dunlop tires are great. So I'm headed to get a new front tire here in a minute. And an oil change. So I come here for your tire, Mitch. I'm gonna have to. Dude, jack me for 2 G's. Hopefully. Oh wow, Ty, that sucks, bro. What's that say, me? I'm a tow Harleys going for the Elon Musk money. I would not ride electric motorcycle. Heisenblue. No, sir. Electric stuff's not for me. I just, I'm not down with it, I ride Indians. I'd ride a Harley, too. If somebody wanted to give me one, I'd ride it. I'd really like to get a Challenger, an Indian Challenger, but that's out of my price range. I'm still paying on the Indian, Harley went woke. Harley went woke, but they're not going broke yet. They did go woke. With the woke agenda, unfortunately. Zos the Ghost on Demon's Road did a video about it, so check that out. And he's got some good videos. He just interviewed a guy from a motorcycle club, FRX. What's an FR? You mean FXR? FXR's the best bike Harley ever made, according to Dennis Buell. He helped develop it. Yeah, Zos did some interviews of a guy. He's in a bike club right from my town, San Diego. So, whether you like him or not, the guy interviewed Zos straight ripped emblem off his Harley. That's right. Yeah, it's a very good interview and very truthful, according to somebody I know on another team. Autospell. That's right. Yeah, so check Zos' channel out. He's got some pretty good interviews, man. Yeah, he interviewed him. It's a good interview. I've never met that guy he interviewed, but I've heard a lot about him. And, he's, it's a good interview. He's doing it in sections, too. So, Zos has some good content. See what Harley yesterday from Farring looked like an Indian. I would just get an Indian, Why mess around with... Why not just take the leap, upgrade without downgrading? Don't go with a downgrade and then upgrade. Just go for the upgrade right off the bat, I have to figure out a way to make some hard bags for my bike. My bike is a new model. It's been out 2 years now. And I don't like the saddlebags. They don't hold a lot of stuff. They are badass, Ty. So I want to fabricate or get some bags I can modify to fit my bike. That's too many Harley tattoos. Can't do it. We could always cover them up with Indian tattoos. Hey, Harleys are cool, but Indians rule. I mean, I rode Harleys for a while as a kid. When I got out of prison, I had that Harley for 4 years, a little over 4 years. And, well, my bike's louder now with a pipe, but, it's all a matter of personal choice. Some guys ride crotch rockets, some guys ride Harleys, some guys ride Indians. I've seen guys riding Victories. It's all good, man, It's all good. Major Pain. I have not seen Major Pain. Challenger with the 116 has my attention. Oh, yeah. That Challenger's a nice bike. The Challenger doesn't have a 116. It has a 106. It has a 106 water. That's a water-cooled motor. The Power Plus 106 water-cooled overhead cam motor. Can't beat it. No, ain't nobody calling nobody a punk. Yeah. Yeah, so life's good, man. Bottom line, I'm working. I'm going to have to sign off here and get some sleep so I can get up in the morning. But I'm working. Things are good. Working and riding and doing it hard. I hope you liked the interview with Brandon. Yeah, that one. That's right, Oos. I hope you get it. It's a nice bike. I wouldn't mind having one for the long rides with a wife, But all's well, Ty. Thanks for tuning in. Good night, big brother. Good night, Brian. Love and respects back to you. Paul Harvey. Good day. That's right. You guys take care out there, man. Thank you, just in case. Thanks for tuning in. I got an interview I did with a guy, I believe it's from Indiana. When the wife gets time, she will get it up. And we'll be here on Wednesdays and sometimes Saturdays to chat with Hard Intentions family. And I see YouTube now has a thing where I can invite people on, so I might have to do one with Big Whack here soon. You guys take care of yourselves out there. Don't let no one stop you. That's right, Oos. Thank you, brother. Love you. Chris Sutton, good night, brother. Take care. Get out there and do it hard tomorrow and every day. Live your dreams, brother.